Jackie Gleason wasn't just a television star. He moved comfortably in political circles, including Nixon's. And according to multiple second-hand accounts, something unusual happened during Nixon's presidency. The story comes primarily from Gleason's wife. So what happened? Now we get to the spicy part, the Nixon and Jackie Gleason story. One night, Nixon pulls up to Gleason's place alone. No Secret Service, no driver, apparently he had been known to do that, and says, "You want to see something crazy?" Bro, if a president ever said that to me, I'm not even putting on shoes. Let's go. According to Gleason's wife, Nixon drove him to Homestead Air Force Base, took him deep inside, and showed him dead alien bodies. They were small. They were not human. They were preserved bodies. They were kept in a secured, restricted area. Gleason was shown them briefly. Gleason came home, white as paper, shaking, crying, and saying, "I saw things I shouldn't have." My dude didn't even eat dinner. He just sat there ruined like he saw the season finale of life. Now, normally I'm like, okay, celebrities exaggerate, whatever. But here's what makes the Gleason story linger. Nixon really did sneak out alone and was known to do so. He really did have access. He really did spend tons of time near Homestead Air Base B. Gleason never changed his story. His wife never changed her story. His closest friends said he hinted at it privately. And Gleason built a whole UFO-shaped house afterward. Tell me that's not suspicious. Tell me Nixon didn't show him something. After Blue Book ended, something subtle changed. Not the skies, not the sightings. The tone. The government didn't need to convince people UFOs were fake. They just needed to make the topic embarrassing. Pilots who reported strange encounters found their careers stalled. Scientists learned that curiosity could cost them funding. Witnesses were reframed as cranks, not liars, which was far more effective. During the Cold War, information was power, and uncertainty was dangerous. So instead of answers, the public got jokes, late-night punchlines, X-Files music decades later. Because if you laugh at something long enough, people stop asking serious questions. That's why stories like Gleason's never fully disappear. Not because they're proven, but because they sit in the gaps between what was said and what was quietly managed. Nixon's era didn't give us answers about UFOs. It gave us a playbook. End the public program. Control the narrative. Let time do the rest. And if you're wondering why, decades later, the government suddenly sounds more careful with its words, it's because pretending nothing was there stopped working. Look, I'm not saying Nixon walked into Area 51, high-fived a gray alien, and asked for stock tips. What I am saying is, if any president saw something unexplainable, it was Nixon. He had the access. He had the curiosity. He had the audacity. And honestly, he had the face of someone who would absolutely show a comedian alien bodies just to flex. So yeah, Richard Nixon. Corrupt, chaotic, paranoid, ended the gold standard and opened up trade with China, and apparently was one of the most UFO-briefed men in the world. If he really did see alien bodies, I hope he at least whispered, Y'all aren't gonna believe this in 2025. Stay spooky, stay curious, and remember, if the president ever asks you, "Want to see something wild?" maybe just say no. If you want more of me, I did the influencer thing. It's there.